Your friendly neighborhood YouTuber is rated PG-13. Parental advisory, explicit content. Viewer discretion is advised. Hey, what's up everyone? We are back here again, guys. I'm glad you guys can join me for a little throwback Thursday, taking a look at this vintage goodness. Where do I even begin, man? Where do I even begin with this figure? Alright guys, so if you've been watching my channel, you know I did this in it was part of my Christmas haul, I believe. I showed you guys. This is the Marvel Select Wolverine right here, right in front of you by Diamond Select. A very, very dated figure. But nonetheless, I got him because I really liked Wolverine, and I do like Marvel Select. And one of the main reasons why I wanted to get this guy was, well, because of the samurai base right here, which we're going to take a look at in a minute. And also, stay tuned towards the end of the video. You guys know I'm going to do some other comparisons as well. Maybe with some other Wolverine figures. Maybe some Marvel Legends, and maybe a Marvel Select as well. Alright guys, so there's really nothing to show you. As far as articulation, this is an older Marvel Select figure. Like I said, he is very dated. As you can see, the claws right here, both of these claws, sets of these claws are broken off, but nonetheless, it doesn't matter. I don't think I would have wanted to buy this figure new anyways and spent the money for this guy. I mean, I got him for a really good price, so that's why I picked him up. As far as the articulation, do you guys even want to see the articulation? He just kind of has your bends here at the elbows. His arms can extend out, but they're kind of hindered by the way he's built. And he's an older figure as well. He does have a waist swivel. Nothing at the thighs. He does have a bend here at the knees. That's all you're going to get, man, from this older Marvel Select figure. He does have bends here at the ankles, like so. But like I said, one of the main reasons why I picked him up, oh yeah, and his head is on a ball joint, but I don't know, man. I'm like looking at his head sculpt, and his head sculpt looks a little weird. Yeah, it is on a ball joint, but you can't, like I said, the articulation is not the greatest from this figure. So here is the base in which he comes upon. And I guess you can peg him. Oh, looks like this piece popped out right here. So you can peg him in there like so, to get him to stand like so. Bring my camera down just a little bit. And let me know, guys, in the comments if you happen to have this figure. There's the back piece to this display. One thing I've always loved about Marvel Select is they've always given us display pieces, man. So that's always a plus from Marvel Select. But like I said, one of the main reasons, or one of the main selling points I wanted to pick up this figure is because of this samurai right here. The samurai costume, wardrobe, however you want to put it. Nothing on it moves. And you have to remember, guys, this is the first time I'm actually taking a look at it. I took it first time out the bag, so everything that I'm reviewing is like reviewing and judging is right here on the spot. So that's one thing I do from all the other YouTubers out there is I review and judge these figures right on the spot, guys. I don't do any prejudging. I don't take them out the container, then judge them. I judge them as I'm reviewing them. Some say it's stupid, but it works. You guys seem to like what I do, so yeah. As long as you guys like it. So it has a peg right here, and I'm guessing it pegs into this right here. Really nice. And it comes with a sword, but he doesn't have a holding hand, which kind of blows to where he can't hold the sword. But the sword actually plugs into this right here, which is freaking weird. I don't know why. They put the sword right here. Oh, maybe because they put the sword right in front of... Okay, that makes sense. So yeah, the sword goes into there. I don't know, it's kind of weird how they set that up. So, I mean, it's a nice base, a nice touch, but they have the sword right here in front of Wolverine where he's standing. And then they have the samurai on this little base right here. And it's not even like an old base. It kind of looks like a danger room piece. Maybe he's in the danger room. If you guys know the story of this, let me know, because I have no idea what they were going for, what they were trying to do. But then again, I'm not hating. So yeah, but that's how he looks, guys. Not too bad. I mean, listen, it's a good display piece for those who collect statues. Essentially, that's what this guy is. He's a statue display piece. You can't really get him in any other poses other than these poses right here. I mean, he's a nice, you know, okay Wolverine. The samurai piece and the display piece adds, you know, another dimension to this figure. So, not too shabby, guys. Okay, so let's do some comparisons. Okay, guys, so here is the Wolverine with the other classic suit Wolverine, the other Marvel Select Wolverine. As you guys can see, it's pretty much the same damn figure, just a different paint job. The sculpt is different. Everything is pretty much different. Everything is pretty much the same, is what I meant to say. And he comes with a similar base too. I mean, the base is pretty much the same, except this base right here looks like it has the Weapon X helmet right there, which I don't know. Does it come off? Let's see. Yeah, it comes off. This Weapon X helmet comes off. I've never even touched this damn thing. I didn't know it came off, but where the Weapon X helmet goes is the same place where the samurai goes right here. So for this brown suit Wolverine, you get the samurai. For this yellow suit Wolverine, you get the Weapon X helmet right here, which I didn't know came off. But the bases are pretty much the same. It's just painted differently with a different brown. So you can see that difference. So here's how they look together. Same Wolverine. Dated Wolverine, but nonetheless, I still like Wolverine. I don't think I've ever encountered a bad Wolverine figure. Even when the Wolverine was like really, really, really bad, I still liked him because I'm a Wolverine fan. So, but pretty much same body, same sculpt, everything the same, just a different color. So here is the Wolverine. Size-wise, let's measure this guy. If you're wondering how tall he is, this Wolverine stands... well, he was standing. Well, let's try this one again. He stands at about 6.5 inches. Yeah, we'll say about 6.5 inches. So, if you're wondering, hey, that's pretty short for Wolverine. Actually, it's not, being that it's a Marvel Select. It's actually in scale. So, before we do another Wolverine comparison, I'll bring in one of my other favorite figures. Bring my camera back up. Of Zombie Sabretooth right here. And this is how they measure up. Actually, they go pretty well together. I might put these figures next to each other, man, because they go so well. This is one of my favorite figures, man. I've done a review of this figure. If you guys didn't see that, check it out. And one thing I love about this zombie Sabretooth, I've said this many times before, is he doesn't look like a zombie Sabretooth. He just looks like he got into a battle with Wolverine right here, and Wolverine tore the hell out of him. As you can see, the marks right there in his stomach and the pus and the white pus, and yeah, he's an awesome figure. I really dig this Sabretooth figure. Really awesome. But this is how they measure up, being that they have kind of a similar tone going on as far as the browns are concerned. So if you guys want to see a comparison, he's 6.5 inches, and you're wondering, hey, that's the size of a Marvel Legends, 6 inches, 6.5 inches. Well, here is the other brown suit Marvel Legend Wolverine right here, and this is how they measure up. So you can see this huge size difference. Like I said, this Wolverine is kind of in scale with Marvel Select. But one thing I've always disliked about this Wolverine, I thought he was a little bit too skinny and too lengthy. I feel like the Marvel Legends got this Wolverine down pat, man. This is how Wolverine is supposed to look. He's supposed to look kind of meaty, short, and stocky. You know what I mean? I still do believe that he can be a little bit short and stocky, more shorter and more stockier. But I think this Wolverine from Marvel Legends, I think, is way superior, of course, because it's a newer figure. So if you're wondering the height size for this Marvel Legends Wolverine, he stands at about 5.5 inches. Just over 5.5 inches. So you can say that this Wolverine, Marvel Select Wolverine, has an inch of height on him. And they definitely knocked it out of the park too with the apps too, the paint apps for this Marvel Legends Wolverine. Alright guys, let's put this guy back on the base. So, what am I going to give this guy? What kind of rating am I going to give him? Listen, the overall vintage goodness, it's nice, man. I like the samurai sculpt right here. Piece right here just adds a different dimension. I do like this Marvel Select Wolverine. I'm not hating on him. Overall, I'm just judging the piece overall. I'm not going to judge Wolverine by himself, but the piece overall with the samurai and the base, I'm going to give a solid 7, guys. I definitely do think he's worth the pickup simply because he has such a nice, you know, diorama, I guess that's what you want to call it, display piece, the base, whatever you want to call it. It's definitely worth the pickup, guys. If you guys collect Marvel Select like I do, I really like this Wolverine. I'm glad that I finally add this guy to my collection because he's a figure that has kind of been dwelling in the back of my mind, and I kind of been on the hinges of whether I should pick him up or not pick him up, or how many damn Wolverines do I need in Marvel Select. Well, I don't have the brown suit, and plus the samurai is a cool, you know, touch. So it's a good addition. The samurai uniform is a good addition. One thing I definitely would love to see, you know, in future Marvel Select releases, I definitely would love to see like a Wolverine and a samurai uniform, you know what I mean, with the claws and with the mask, wearing the samurai uniform. I think that would be really awesome. What do you guys think? I think that would be really awesome, whether Marvel Legends does it or Diamond Select. I would love to see it regardless. Alright guys, yeah, so a solid 7. Tell me what you guys think of this Wolverine. Do you like this Throwback Thursday, this Marvel Select, Diamond Select Wolverine? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section, guys. Alright, we'll leave it at that. If you guys like this little review, hit the like button, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell if you want to receive more cool, epic reviews like this. And we'll go ahead and leave it at that. I just want to thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next review. Bye!